Hi, this is Darkon633, and today I'm bringing a review of the World of Nintendo 4-inch figure Mario. Now, Mario here is a pretty nice representation of the character, and I actually really like how Jakks Pacific are designing these World of Nintendo figures, especially with the little mini accessories that each come with. And I guess I could kind of see what they're trying to get at with the mystery figure. Well, not mystery figure, but the mystery accessory inside each box. It just kind of helps with, like, playability, I guess, in a sense, when you're like, oh, what is the figure going to come with and all that. It's kind of like a surprise when you find it open, the box and all that. And I like how they designed, what they designed the actual hidden thing is. The question mark boxes as featured in many of the Mario games. It's a really cool idea to add all these little nods here and there. If the only problem, obviously, as I mentioned in my Link review, is that these are made out of cardboard, so they're not the best quality. But at least, like, they're doing what they can for what they can. So, that's good. Anyways, we'll take Mario off the side and go look at the box. It says Mario Mystery Accessory here. It shows just a picture of Mario. Nothing really spectacular there. World of Nintendo seal. The Super Mario logo. On the box it shows what he can do. It just shows you a little preview of what the articulation is and all that. And as I mentioned in my Link review, Mario's got a different amount of joints, and as you can see here, there's only 11 points in Mario, unlike Link with its 13 or so. And then obviously it just shows the rest of products. Now, unlike my Link box, as you can see, this one kind of got beat up, and it opened and all that. The glue on the actual components started to fall apart, so that's why this thing's opened up more than the Link one. Now, looking at Mario itself, as mentioned, it's a really good representation of the plumber himself. It's pretty much got all the details that you need, unlike the Link. It's got all the paint really there, just his blue overalls, his brown boots, his gloves, his mustache, his mouth, his eyes, even his hat. There's nothing really missing in terms of paint, details, or anything. I can't really tell what would be missing here. It's pretty much got all what you need. Now, I know that the Figma did really... Not Figma, I mean, sorry. I got confused with the Link. I know that Tamashii released Figuarts Mario, so the price of it, that one, is around 20 bucks. Well, obviously before shipping and other things, and that's just an estimate from the yen to USD retail, or if you're getting it from Amazon. This is only about $8-9, so it depends on what you want, since the only major problem I can really see about this Mario is that, unlike the Figuarts accessory can, all you get is Mario, the cardboard box, and the mystery accessory inside. So the Figuarts definitely had a lot more accessories, like the coins, more boxes. If I remember correctly, I think the main one at least came with one pipe or something. So you can kind of see where it kind of... Okay, no, I'm wrong. It came with the mushroom and the coins and so on. So between here and there, there's a huge difference between, obviously, the price points, the figure design, the figure articulation, and so on. Since these are made by an American company, while the other one's made by a Japanese company. So you can see why there's going to be a huge difference between the two. But for an $8-9 figure, this is a pretty decent one. To start out with the articulation, his head can kind of only move about that far. It's really tight, and I don't think it can move really much further. Let me fix the lights. Okay. He can do the signature... What's it called? The punch-up pose he does in the games. It's got no waist articulation on the Link, which is kind of disappointing. His arms are on ball joints, so allows full movement outwards, and can even turn around that far. Single 90-degree elbow joint. His gloves can also turn. His legs are on ball joints, which only allow about this amount of movement. It's kind of an awkward design to begin with, since he is a really pudgy kind of design, so I can't really see much going there. It's got a 90-degree knee joint. And unlike the Link, however, the boots are not articulated, so there's a very limited amount of articulation this guy has, but it's good for what it has. Now, to show a little comparison, I'm just going to quickly bring out the Link figure here again, since it is the 4-inch scale and all that. As you can see, obviously the scales are really awkward here, especially when you look at the Link. Link is a much more streamlined design, much more skinny and more humanoid. Mario obviously had this very big, bulky-ish kind of design altogether, so you could see why there would be a huge difference in the designs there. It's not really 2-inch scale, but what can you do? Now to show you what's inside the secret accessory. You can probably guess what this is already. We'll open up the side, and inside we get, that's right, a red mushroom. Obviously, for those who know, this would allow Mario to turn into his big size after he turns small and so on. So it's a really cool little mushroom. I like how they designed the mushroom. Obviously, this isn't articulated or anything. It's just a static plastic mushroom piece. But you can kind of see what I'm trying to get at here. It's a pretty good mushroom. You could just kind of put it on top if you wished. So that's pretty much all Mario can do. It's definitely worthwhile for these Nintendo figures, especially since a lot of stores I'm seeing, what's it called, forums and so on, people are actually finding these in stores, but only if your Targets went through a reset, and I guess Toys R Us is also finding. Sorry, I can't speak today. It's also been finding the figures and all that. I heard that the big figures are only being found at Toys R Us currently, while the 4-inch figures and the Mario Kart figures and other miscellaneous ones are also being found at Target. So keep on the lookout for those stores to see if we can find these great retail figures from Jakks Pacific. I think Jakks, as I mentioned in my Link video, has definitely gotten way better over the years designing these figures, and I think Nintendo had a good idea by going to Jakks Pacific to release these figures. Anyways, please comment, subscribe, check out Tokyo News, Hero Taku, Rajio, and the channels down below, and I'll see you YouTube. Bye.